Third-party apps can be integrated into Teams to make you more productive. I will discuss a few apps that you may be interested in exploring, but there are many more. Polly is an app that allows you to create polls quickly within Teams. You can get live contextual feedback from your colleagues in seconds. Simply mention @Polly to create and send your survey, and then watch the results appear instantly in your Microsoft Teams channel and group chats. When you're looking at tools that teachers can use to keep their course organized, Beetle is a free app that teachers can use. Beetle is a helpful app for organizing lesson plans and coordinating when those lessons will be taught via the Beetle calendar. Teachers can create their lesson plan directly in Beetle with a new Word document, or they can upload a file. Once in the Planning tab in Teams, teachers can reference the lesson plan throughout the unit, making sure they are staying on track. And when they are ready to move to the next part of the unit, they can quickly access the resources they have collected for the unit in the Beetle Planning tab. In addition to the Planning tab, there's a second tab called Beetle Class List. Within this tab, teachers can quickly see their class roster, create diary entries regarding students, and those entries can be sent to students, shared with a co-teacher, or kept private just for the teacher to see. Teachers can see all of their diary entries and comments to students by selecting the Diary tab. In addition to the documentation feature, teachers can also use the Beetle Class List tab to create groups for projects quickly. Additionally, there are a number of tools that integrate with Teams. If your teachers already use Pear Deck, Kahoot, Flipgrid, Buncee, ThingLink, or Nearpod, then there are Teams apps that can be integrated for those tools. And so the beauty of that is that everything is contained in one place for your students or for your colleagues. You can add apps in a couple of different ways. One way is by using the Add a Tab feature here. When I select the Add Tab feature, I get a lot of different options, and if I type in Flipgrid in the search, I can find that app. So when I select it, it's going to ask me to add if I've never done it before, and then it's going to prompt me to find out which account I want to do. I can simply put in a join code, which is what I'm going to do, or I could log in and have my whole Flipgrid account viewable. So if I go here and choose copy, and then go back and paste, I can post to the channel so that everybody knows about it. And when I select save, this Flipgrid will show up for everyone. And of course, they have to log in to see it. And the prompt's there, and they can record a response. So it's always going to ask for a login there. Another way to add apps is to select here the apps down at the left side of your screen, select apps, and then you could look for one. So one that I mentioned was Beetle, and when I click on that, I can select add, and it actually shows up to the on the Me Space part of my team in a feature here where I can do it. I could pin this to my team Me Space so that I have it at all times. And it's quick and easy to use. Polly was another one. Polly. And now that I have added Polly, you see that there's different things you have to do for each one, permissions and that kind of thing, but they are available. But when I go back to my team and create in post, I now have Polly as an option here. And so that gives me more, it automatically will pop up with the feature of the different types of things that I want to do. Question, a quiz, trivia. So that's how you add third-party apps to your theme.